the people news, exposing every move, every tyrant, every badge, every lie. They approve from Mississippi to Texas, up to Utah too. You retaliate against the truth, and the truth hits. They've been doxing my address, running interstate crews, marshal judges, dirty cops, all the bad actors in view. I survived every trap that your government used. Now I'm back with the facts. We the people news. Yo, started in Mississippi when the Tan Hills lied. A restraining order forged just to keep me outside. No bonfire, no cars, just political pride. And 7 years later, that fraud still rise. Then the state doubled down, built the case off a myth. NBI in the shadows with a badge and a twist. Stalking charges built on my journalism hits. Fabricating affidavits like they reading from a script. Galveston it next on steam fake. What he smelled, claimed odor of alcohol, but the tox screen yelled. Zero content detectives, still they tossed me in a cell. 11 months in a cage while they manufactured hell. In Mississippi called Texas revocation by request. Leavers lied again and the judge said yes. Sentenced me to 2 years off fabricated stress. Later vacated, overturned, but I still paid the debt. That's the playbook they use when the truth breaks through. Retaliate, suffocate, silence what I do. But I never stop filming, never stop pushing through. Cause the people need the facts. We the people news, we the people news. Exposing every move, every tyrant, every badge, every lie. They approve from Mississippi to Texas, up to Utah too. You retaliate against the truth, and the truth hits you. And dogs in my address, running interstate crews, marshal judges, dirty cops, all the bad actors in view. I survived every trap that your government used. Now I'm back with the facts. We the people news. I moved west to Utah, trying to rebuild clean, but laying PD in Oxford ran across jurisdiction scheme. Systems pulled my data, richness blasted out the screen. Dogs my private new address, 1 hour on scene. In a ring to deny records, he knew I could redeem. Grammar twisted into weapons like a county machine. Said a mailbox ain't valid, what the statute ain't mean. Just obstruction in the trench with a retaliatory lean. Try filming DHS, trespass for walking through. Try filming in airports, ain't retaliatory cue. Every camera that I raise is a threat they construe. But filming ain't a crime, it's a First Amendment view. So I took it to courtrooms, files, who's by the stack. Every brief, every motion is me taking it back. They can lie, they can smear, they can launch their attacks, but the truth is a force that the tyrants can't crack. We the people news, exposing every move, every tyrant, every badge, every lie. They approve from Mississippi to Texas, up to Utah too. You retaliate against the truth, and the truth hits you. Been doxing my address, running interstate crews, marshal judges, dirty cops, all the bad actors in view. I survived every trap that your government used. Now I'm back with the facts. We the people news. Then came 25, Lafayette, Louisiana. I was filming that court, I was putting truth on the camera. Marshal Nugent waved me forward, staged it like a planner. Then they hit me full force like a government hammer. They seized all my gear, then destroyed the proof. Claimed the tech fail occurred, that's a Brady excuse. Evidence gone missing while the marshals cut loose. Then they charged me for disturbing while they silenced my truth. Ex-parte calls with judges before charges were made. A gag order pushed like they wanted me caged. They attack the free press, that's the line that they paid. But you don't muzzle we the people when the truth is engraved. Every state, every badge, every retaliatory move confirms why this anthem is the weapon I use. You can censor my speech, but you can't stop the views. I'm the storm you created, we the people news, mate. We the people news, exposing every move, every tyrant, every badge, every lie. They approve from Mississippi to Texas.
Unfolds, truth in the headlines, bold as gold. Lights flash, the world's on cue. This is your news, we bring it to you. We the people, the beat goes on. Questions linger, the night turns dawn. Stay sharp, stay true, we've got your view.
Oh, hello. Don't. I'll just be in and out.
Sir, can I help you?
I'm actually just conducting a inspection.
Okay. Sir,
Yeah.
you're inspecting the
Do what? With WTP inspections? I don't know. Yeah, the owners of this building wanted me to just take a look, just check on a few things today. What is your name?
Mine's Martha. What's yours?
Yours is Martha? Martha, I'm Don. Don. How long you work here? Grab a pen. Just had it in my pocket. Oh. Now what in the world did I just do with my pen? I just had that dang thing. So that's the meeting room?
Okay, no one told us that somebody would be, coming. You can have a seat right there.
Okay. What's the issue?
No one said that someone would be videoing or coming here to have any business dealings.
Yeah, it's just I mean I y'all are a public building. Y'all are
Yeah, you'll have to come back with some kind of credentials or a business card or.
oh, is that right? Why is that?
Yeah. Why would you do this?
It's just not open to the public?
Why are you videoing this?
It's just,
What's the point?
I mean, is it not open to the public?
Not to video, no, sir.
Why is that?
Why would you want to do that?
I just documenting the building.
No, not today.
Not today?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
No, sir.
Well, I'm sorry, but I've got to take a look around while I'm here. How long have you worked here?
Can I help you with something, sir?
Yeah, I'm just checking out the building, the public space.
What you got going on with that?
Huh?
Can we help you, sir?
Huh?
Can we help you?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I don't know why y'all are freaking out.
Who are you with?
I'm just conducting an investigation.
Can we have
An
a little more
inspection.
information?
Huh?
Can we have a little more information?
I can't disclose that right now. It's an inspection.
Are you with the company?
Is this not a public building?
It is public.
Okay.
We also have safety regulations and things that we need to manage.
And what are the safety regulations? What is a safety?
There's no safety issue at the moment, but usually folks come and ask permission to come into our building before we can just walk in.
So people have to ask permission from the government now to go into a public building.
I feel like this is going down a path we shouldn't be recording. We'll call the police.
You said you'll call the police? Don't call the police, please. I might have warranties.
I would hate to have to go to their. Yes.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm just taking a look around the building, doing an inspection today.
Okay.
What's your name?
Jessica.
Jessica. Child welfare and attendance. So that's that would be what's it called?
Truancy.
Truancy. Yes. Yes. So when does truancy get involved as far as when a child is late or absent?
13 days.
13 days?
Unexcused, yeah.
Okay. All right. So they send the men with guns over there to the parents' house, huh? Yeah, those kids need to be in school, though. I tell you what, they need to be in school, don't they?
Yes.
It's not like it's not like when we were kids.
No.
Now it's all, you can't even punish a kid nowadays, rear them right without fear of
Yeah,
a knock at the door.
exactly.
How was your Saturday?
It was good.
I knew later we had the party.
Hello, how are you? What's your name?
Paul Durso.
Paul Durcell. You are the supervisor of child welfare and attendance? Good deal. Yeah, I'm just taking a just a quick look around the building. Just don't mind me.
Oh, help me sit down.
Yes, sir.
Brian and Rick Brian was there. Hello, ladies.
Hello. How are you?
All right.
And what is your name?
How come?
Oh, I'm just checking out the building, meeting the people. I am with WTP Inspections.
What's that stand for?
Well, I was sent here. The owners of this building wanted me to take a look around and just see how everything was functioning.
Okay. Excuse me.
How long you been here?
32 years.
32 years. And what is your salary?
I don't know.
You don't know. Normally,
I love work so much that I don't even check my
don't even check the checking account, huh?
No.
Well, hey, I don't hear that all the time. That's for sure. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice meeting you.
Here.
Insurance. Nobody likes insurance. I don't mind it at all. Hello, hello. I've been nothing but respectful to y'all. Now, there's no reason to act this way. Y'all are just making yourselves look horrible. I don't know why you do it. I haven't been disrespectful once. I haven't done one thing besides what I am allowed to do. And y'all have been so rude. Unbelievably rude. Typical of a school board, though. That's why people don't really trust the schools, public school system. They have people like this working there.
No, not yet.
Okay, thanks, bye-bye.
Hey.
Karen?
She went with Sharon, or where they went, you know?
Oh, I bet you Karen was the one that called the cops on me. Oh, shoot. Here they are. Oh, dang.
Oh, sorry.
Hello. Yeah, you must be Karen. There's always a Karen.
Hello.
Hello. I haven't caused any problems. I've been so respectful, and they have been so unbelievably rude. It's.
What's the purpose of being here?
I don't have to. I am documenting a public space.
Mhm.
I've been in the publicly accessible areas. This is a public building.
Okay, I'm gonna step in here. You can.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've been nothing but respectful. And it's all, I haven't caused any
Right,
disturbance.
I'm not saying that, but what's the purpose of being here? Like, what are you trying to do?
To document the building.
The building?
Yeah.
What's the importance of the building to you?
I mean, I don't have to answer questions. I'm not
Right,
going to.
right. I'm just asking. You don't have to answer anything else.
I'm not. I mean, I'm here because I'm allowed to be here.
Right.
And outside of that, I'm just not going to answer any questions.
You're not gonna ask.
I'm not going to participate in a investigation.
So I'm assuming you're not gonna give me ID.
No, sir.
You introduced
Right,
yourself
right.
as a building inspector, so that is not who you are.
So you Karen, or is that
So you are not a building
unless
inspector.
you can articulate that I committed a crime, or I'm committing a crime, or I'm going to commit a crime?
Yeah, I know how the law works, man.
Yeah. Then I'm not going to give ID. You
Right.
should know that.
Right. That's why I asked you.
Yeah.
Yep. Right. So what he's trying to do is get a lawsuit.
No,
So
not.
he can start some.
Absolutely not. I'm trying to just document the public spaces.
Right. I'm gonna remain here until you're done.
Hey, go ahead and call your supervisor, because that's
Exactly
actually
what I said. I don't need you to tell me what to do.
All right.
I know exactly how to do my job.
Let me get your supervisor. What's your name and badge number?
You heard what I said?
All right. Well, let me get your name. Let me get your supervisor, your name and badge. No, that's, oh my God. You actually said that over the radio?
I did.
Is your body cam on?
My body camera's on. I
Make
told
sure,
you, I know how to do my
make sure
job.
it's on.
I know how to do my job.
All right.
So we're gonna remain here until my lieutenant gets here. Make you happy.
Yeah.
Cool. Me too, man.
Yeah. I bet you probably couldn't name one or two elements of the First Amendment. That's why
Right.
we're in this
You gonna make a whole
situation
YouTube video?
right now,
Yeah.
because you swore an oath to protect and
Right.
defend the Constitution,
Right.
but you can't protect and defend something if you don't know it.
Right.
And so you've just shown that you don't know the First
Right.
Amendment.
Did I tell you to get out of here?
No. But
All right.
you're also
All
saying that
right.
you're going
I
to
know
stay
this is
here.
a
You're
public
also,
building and you can be here.
you
Right.
have treated this about as unprofessionally so far since
gonna
you
report it to
came
my
in
chief?
this. Oh, I certainly will.
Absolutely.
I didn't think I would run into a tyrant over here in Crowley, of all places, but
Right. You got a job?
I'm not answering questions. Keep on. Keep on. Keep digging it deeper.
You don't know me.
You just don't know who I am.
I don't care who you are.
No.
I just gotta make sure that you're not doing anything bad. They called me, I gotta come out and talk to you, but of course I gotta be on the line.
So
Right.
if
You
I
can just make it easy.
so what if I
Tell me
called?
you do here.
What if I called on them because I'm doing official duties and they made me
What's your
feel
official
uncomfortable?
duty that you do here?
I'm a journalist.
Right. What do you
I-
try to stay on?
Well, for one, I'm gonna leave it at this. I document what public employees do on public property. Okay, because transparency and accountability is something that the public has a right to. So I have a right. Yeah, you actually work for me.
Right.
Yeah.
You're probably not even from this
I don't
state.
work for you. You work for
Right.
me,
You're probably not
buddy.
even from this state. To know your traffic. Your traffic's too. So now we're over here dealing with you, and we could actually be outside doing something.
That's your fault for wasting resources. Their fault for wasting resources. And if
Well, I
your
have to- I have to
supervisor has
respond when people
any
call, so.
sense
Y'all know my
whatsoever,
business.
I mean,
Both y'all drivers too. I just asked for a lieutenant to come meet me on the post. You don't want to film the building on here, I mean, you can do that. 'Cause that's what you.
oh, I already made a loop. I
Oh,
already
okay.
did it.
So you
And I'm just in pure defiance at this point. I'm going to stay here until the lieutenant gets here and let them watch y'all leave, and then I'll leave afterwards. After that's fine. If you want to waste resources, we can go ahead and do it and show the public how you.
You can see it that way. You're making us waste.
No, I'm not. I haven't done anything illegal. I haven't done anything. Okay. Wow, you're a thug with a badge.
Right. Make a good YouTube video.
Oh, it's gonna be a great YouTube video. You ever been on YouTube?
Do I have a what?
Have you ever been on YouTube?
I've been on YouTube.
Have
I
you?
ever been on YouTube?
Have you?
No.
Well,
No.
okay. Have you ever had a deposition
Yes,
that
I've been in that-
has gotten posted to the internet and gone viral? Because this one's headed in that
Right.
direction.
That's cool. I'm fine with that. I've been in that position. Right. You gonna sue me for what?
I'm saying you're heading in that direction.
Oh,
You're
fuck,
you're
haven't.
you're
It's like
already
you haven't.
you're already infringing on
Right.
my First Amendment rights by treating this situation the way that you are.
What am I doing that's treating you wrong?
Well, for one, you're misusing resources by insisting on staying here,
Right.
and all right.
Misusing resources.
I bet you're trigger happy as a motherfucker, aren't you?
I bet you would like to see me triggered happy. That's because that's what you're here for, to see me get triggered. That's your whole job. But you'll be fine. I'll be fine. You'll get bored, you'll leave eventually. You shouldn't be too much on.
So you can't name any protections to the First Amendment? I didn't think so. You reflect
You could talk to me.
you reflect poorly on your department. Not only yourself, but on your department.
I think my stats would say different.
Okay. You go make contact with somebody and then refuse to identify yourself. I'm sure that's
I have no problem with it at all.
is it? Okay.
No problem with it at all.
If there's nothing in your policy that
Do you even know what the policy is?
I know,
Yeah, yeah,
I've been all around the country. I travel all around the country. How about that? Okay.
Right.
And it's very rare that a department does not have a policy on identifying when making contact with a member of the public.
So what are you saying right now? Did I make you give me ID?
That
You don't ask questions again? Perfect.
I don't have to,
Right, I didn't say you had to.
but you
Right,
are a public servant.
right,
You
right,
are an armed thug with a gun,
right,
with a perceived sense of authority that
right. How long you think your battery is gonna last on that phone? Good long?
I got battery packs.
Lieutenant's nice. How y'all doing? Good, everybody good? But if you would have just came in here and lied with them.
I was.
Right. All they asked you was who you were.
Guess what?
Who you were.
You're going to see whenever the video gets published, okay? You'll be the.
Well, I'm sure thousands of people are going to know exactly what I should have done. Probably millions. Maybe.
No, you're speaking out. You're speaking out your ass right now, just in hypotheticals, and
Right.
you're trying to imagine the situation as something different than what it was. I have been nothing but respectful with each person. I don't have to.
So when they asked you what you were doing or what your name was, and you said, I don't know what to do anymore, you couldn't have just told them your name and be like, hey, I'm just here. It's a public building. I can be here. I'm just looking around. I just want to photograph everything.
I told him it
But
was a
no,
public
yeah,
building. I said, "Is this not a public building?"
Right.
Okay.
Shut
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, anybody want to make a complaint on him cussing?
Yeah, please do. Please do. Hey, guess what? You better call the DA. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. Please do that. Please do that. That'd be the worst mistake you could make.
You go ahead.
Okay? Please do that.
One of them give me a statement for your language, and I guarantee.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Please.
You can file your little lawsuit.
Do you know Cohen versus California, 1971 case?
I just told you what was going
Where a guy named Paul Cohen walked into the courthouse wearing.
When I make a complaint, see.
I was telling you about a case law.
I don't care what you have to say. I really don't.
I can't believe you made so many violations, open violations. You tried to solicit a complaint. The complaint you tried to solicit.
Not a complaint.
The complaint you tried to solicit would have been an egregious violation of my First Amendment rights.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So now you cussing?
Vulgarity. One man's vulgarity is another's lyric.
There's an ordinance in town for it.
Ordinance doesn't. Guess what? Guess what? The Supremacy Clause of the Constitution says that no law enacted shall supersede the Constitution and establish case law. So your ordinance is trash. You want to enforce the ordinance? Go ahead and get knocked down.
I will. Trust me.
All right.
I will do my job.
Well, we'll see when the supervisor gets here. Because all this will get played back.
Play it back to him, man. He's about to pull up. You can get rid of the playback one. Turn your other one on and wait. It'll stop recording.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see you. He just, I mean, you can come in here and do He didn't want to talk to anyone while he was, like, he just walked in with his camera. But he's refusing.
No. I've been nothing but respectful since I came in this building.
My name's Devin.
Don.
I'm the lieutenant that's working today.
Nice to meet you, Devin. So I've been nothing but respectful since and it's all on video. Okay. I came down there. I was asking just nice questions. I was documenting the public spaces. Okay. First of all, they shouldn't have ever called y'all. There was never any reason for them to call y'all. But then he comes in half cocked and I mean, just escalates everything. He tried to solicit so when he was being argumentative with me in here, and I said, I don't remember what I said, but something, and I said, fuck you, okay? I'll go ahead and tell you that, that I wasn't just openly going through here yelling or creating a disturbance. I simply said that in response to what he was saying in here. Okay? And then he calls out, hey, does anybody want to come and sign a complaint for that? He's soliciting a complaint. That would be a violation of my First Amendment rights. Cohen versus California, 1971 case. I mean, I tried to tell him that. He doesn't seem to understand it. He doesn't seem to grasp. Plus the fact that I'm in a public building. I'm here as a journalist. I don't have to explain my purpose for one. But so long as I'm engaged in my constitutionally protected rights, I'm being harassed right now.
And you requested me?
No, well, because he was trying to, I mean.
Right, so he started cursing in here. So I asked if anybody would like to file a complaint for cursing.
He can't do that.
Against our city ordinance.
Okay, but the Supremacy Clause of the United States Constitution says that no law shall supersede the Constitution.
Right.
I mean,
that's
You
what
have,
court's for.
you have a right to freedom of speech, 100%.
and I wasn't yelling it. I was talking directly to him. And so that he called out, I mean, it was not loud. You hear it on the video.
Get things done. Yeah, I mean, look, we have no issues with
I didn't think I was going to have any
They
issues.
didn't have an issue with him, but he lied and said apparently he was some kind of inspector.
Oh,
And they knew that no one. Apparently, he told them that he was an inspector.
oh, cops never lie. Hey, no, I'm
Right. So that's why they had concerns for you being here. That's why contact was made.
no. I said
So don't make it
WTP,
ridiculous.
and that's the name of my company. Okay, I'm not going to answer questions.
Yeah.
You'll find out later. But I travel around the country. I'm a journalist. Okay, this is. I don't go out to provoke, but when tyrants like that.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, it's not like a. Let me see how I can say that, because I mean I understand what you're doing, and I've come across a few people that are like they don't work for a journalist company, but they're journalists in their own self, which is fine. I have no issue with that, and none of us really have an issue with that. But you get a lot more information, or you can attract bees more with honey than you can with honey. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not that it's an issue, my man. It's just you always get more.
Shut up. No, but see, the thing is, I was being kind and nice and respectful, and then he comes in here. He's wanting to get ID, and of course, you're not going to get ID.
Did I tell you to give it to, or did I ask you?
You asked me, and then you had an issue with it when I told you no, whenever you didn't have any reasonable articulable suspicion.
Right. Because you lied about being an inspector, which raised a concern for you being here.
Allegedly, and I did not lie. I am an investigator. I do have a news platform.
Right.
Do you have video proof that you didn't say you were an inspector?
No, I don't have to. I mean, I honestly, I don't have to answer any questions. I don't have to participate in any investigation.
Right. We noticed that.
Okay, so look, all we're asking is just be polite.
I've been polite until he turned it rude.
We're gonna leave. just saying. You want to do what you're gonna do, my man. It's cool. I'm just saying, like, you're gonna get a lot more out of it with being polite than you will with, even if you're not being rude, just being like, I don't want to use the wrong words, but just being hard to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can. What I'm saying is, you'll probably get a lot better information for what you're trying to investigate or even journalize than just being.
Well,
unless you're just trying to catch
no.
slipping, or you're just trying.
Now that we're here at the end of my story, okay, I can tell you the purpose of my visit. I mean, I document what public employees do on public property, not private, public.
Yeah.
Okay, that for one, transparency. That's a big thing for public. Number two, and this is equally as big, if not bigger, is I stress test constitutional rights. In particular, the First Amendment. And so, whether that be holding a sign, whether that be me going into a public lobby and recording, it's to see if they're going to basically if they didn't say anything to me, if they didn't trip out, I would have been out of this building probably in 5-10 minutes. The fact that they did means that education.
Because you lied about
So
who you were and then wouldn't tell
but they
anything
didn't.
else. So
It was none of their business, anyways, from the beginning, because this
Why
is a
would you
public
not
building.
teach it from law enforcement? Whenever you walk in and lie about who you are,
Oh.
and then walk like
Oh yeah, and cops never lie, right?
Right.
Y'all are the biggest liars in the fucking industry, man.
Right. But you understand how that raises concern?
No.
No,
I-
I'm sure you don't. Right, you
Okay,
don't.
yeah, and lying and lying,
No,
planning
but,
shit,
like,
and
let's just be honest about it. I mean, you're honest about what you do, and I respect that, man. But that's just what it is. You know, it's a trigger. You know, to see what you exactly said. You know, you want to see what kind of response you're gonna get out of them, and that's fine. You know, we're all public officials, including me, and probably the old me, I get high-headed too. We're all human. You know, we have bad days, good days, and we respond to different things differently. You know, sometimes whenever you get older and more mature, you understand how to respond to certain situations. It is what it is, man.
if I sound a little edgy, it's because I haven't smoked any weed today. Okay, I need some freaking weed, man.
As long as you don't get caught.
No, I can get caught with it because I got a weed card.
Yeah.
Okay.
They got a few
But I just
places
yeah,
that
I know.
yeah, they got something like the prescription places.
But no, I got PTSD from the Marine Corps. I'm edgy when I don't.
I understand. Man. We all have good days, we all have bad
But,
days. I mean,
yeah.
I'm not trying to get in the way of what you do. I just was told they wanted to speak to me. So,
Yeah, no, I did because I
So they
wanted
can
him to
relax.
get because he was getting further and further. I mean, it's like this was the first time that you'd ever come across a
An auditor?
auditor
No, we
or
actually have here.
journalist.
We actually have here.
we do a variety of people. Some of them, I'm not going to say it in a disrespectful way, but some of them are a little bit more peaceful than others. But I mean, you know, but we're about to get out of here.
All right.
We ain't nothing we can do about
Y'all
it.
are good?
Y'all good?
Let him do his little thing. He'll be out when he's done, as long as he don't cause a problem. Yes.
You want to go talk to him?
Well, he's making people very uncomfortable. I'm
Right,
trying to run
but-
a safe business.
I understand, it's still a public building.
Yeah.
So this is what he shared.
Do they make those for like the chest mounts? Which ones? Like
Right, but he's not doing any.
You know how it
Oh,
moves
yeah.
and level. Do they make those for chest mounts?
They've got this small.
We know he's an auditor, this is what he's doing. It's just simple as that.
I mean,
like I
I know-
haven't had any
So
negative interaction with her. She's being a Karen. I bet her name is Karen. They said there's a Karen right here in the front lobby, and there's always a Karen.
Look, we about to roll out. I don't want to make this any more difficult for you or for them. It's just if people in the public come in, like I say, just try to be a little respectful. I mean, nobody really likes a camera in their face. We're used to it. You're probably used to it. But, you know, sometimes that can make people act out of character too, you know.
That's
But if
why
you're
it just
gonna be
needs to be pushed
respectful-
more and more because
Yeah.
it's basically
Well, it's become normalized for us.
Yeah. There's cameras everywhere.
We record ourselves. It's just different whenever you got one in your face.
Could you imagine if I walked into a building like this and I just started freaking out because there's a camera on the wall? Oh my God, there's a freaking camera! Man, come on, that's 2026.
Yeah, we're about to go.
All right.
You mind if I just know your first name? My name's Devin. You don't have to. I was just.
Don.
Get her
Nice to meet
away.
you, Devin.
She was told
Yes, sir.
that I was
Take
in
care,
the
man.
good.
Take care.
She's about to fizzle out and go and find a safe space right here. Karen's about to actually get in her car and leave. This is somebody that is used to getting their way constantly, and they're a dangerous person. Karen better hope I don't get my hands on what she actually said. The body cam right there, and find out that she was falsely reporting crimes that the video clearly debunks.
Hey, and that's all I need is to show you that you're wrong
See
and
ya,
let them
Karen.
leave first.
All right, let's see. What's up? What's up? What's up? Let's see. Can y'all hear me? So, I've got a big announcement for this live stream. I hadn't said anything about this yet. Actually, the word got spread to me later this afternoon. I didn't even. It was conveyed to me through a third party. I'm going to throw this up on the screen. So, I've been fighting an appeal in the Mississippi Court of Appeals. This is a big, big ordeal. This is back in November of 2022. I went to trial in Lafayette County, Mississippi on eight misdemeanor charges from 3 separate events, and it was a rigged trial. It was a witch hunt. Just shuffling of attorneys. I got screwed over big time. And in the process of this, one of these charges on this appeal right here was a DUI in 2021 that was given by none other. Hold on a second. That was given by none other than Candace Beavers. Candy Beavers. And it was a false charge. And she knows it was a false charge, and she's a lying ass bitch that dodges service, dodges accountability, dodges responsibility. And the Batesville Police Department is actually providing shield for her instead of doing the right thing and making sure that her ass gets served with process. But diverted a little bit. The circuit clerk of Lafayette County, Jeff Busby, told Galveston, Texas, March the 25th of 2024, 2 years ago, told them that there was no appeal. Basically, falsely conveyed, falsely represented to Galveston that I was finally, or that I was convicted of the DUI and that it was never appealed. And see, in Texas, if you've appealed a judgment, it's not a final conviction for the purposes of elevating that to a higher charge unless it's final. This was on appeal in the Mississippi Appellate Courts, assigned to the Court of Appeals. I filed I think it was like a 30-page brief outlining 3 main errors. And the third one details all the constitutional violations. I've been waiting since I submitted this. I think it got my brief got submitted back in September. Today, the ruling came, and the court sided with me. This is the first. This is really, honestly, just to show you how corrupt this system is. This is the first big win. This is the first case to have gotten a win, truly a win, and I represented myself. When I've had to rely on public pretenders and people that are in the pockets of corrupt power, I've gotten it stuck to me every time. I grabbed the reins on this. I filed my own detailed appeal. And honestly, I think that the Court of Appeals judges fucked me on this. To be completely honest with you, they did not rule on any of the constitutional issues. Okay, so basically they said that I appealed. I argued the circuit court erred by dismissing my appeal based on failure to file the required bonds or costs, despite the justice courts waiving them due to indigence. The circuit court violated my constitutional right to continued appellate counsel in violation of the 6th and 14th Amendments and cumulative error. So they didn't even rule anything on the cumulative error. Here's the thing. The state, Lafayette County, never filed a brief, an appellee's brief. So, really, that should have defaulted the win to me. I wish they would have filed something and not just, been a sissy and stayed mute. They fucked my life up. They allowed me to sit in Galveston jail for 11 months on a false DWI charge because they had it elevated to a felony charge because Lafayette County and the circuit clerk, Jeff Busby, lied and said that there was no appeal. He committed perjury. He committed fraud on the court. I've got a signed affidavit by Jeff Busby, the circuit clerk. He is a named defendant in the lawsuit that I have filed, the federal lawsuit I have filed in Galveston, Texas, right now. Jeff Busby signed an affidavit swearing under oath, under his title, that he never conveyed to Galveston that that there was no appeal filed, when I've got it, it's on Lafayette County Circuit Clerk letterhead. It's like 2 paragraphs, and it's signed by Jeff Busby. Coincidentally, it's the same exact signature that's on the affidavit that he signed, swearing under penalty of perjury under his title as the Circuit Clerk of Lafayette County, that he never provided Galveston with any information saying that there was no appeal. So that speaks for itself. You can't say that another clerk signed that letterhead letter that went out and it'd be the same exact signature that's on the affidavit, because I know damn well that somebody else can't sign your affidavit, Jeff Busby. And so that's there are going to be some filings coming. Hell to pay. Because that was intentional. That was conspiracy. I'll post the you can actually go to ms.courts or courts.ms.gov and you can type in my last name and you can get a copy of that and everything else that's filed in the Mississippi Appellate Courts. And I think that we should. I would like to remind Jeff Busby of the song that was written directly for him on Bad Actors. Let me see. Signed your name right here. So this is old Jeff Busby's hallmark to fame right here. This is what Jeff Busby will be remembered for his lies, for his corrupt acts, for his abuse of power. And I guarantee you that there's a lot more to the story than just that. I've been saying about how these records have been changed in circuit court for the past, dating back to 2017. Or actually, it was really, no, it started in 2020. And that was when Jeff Busby came into office, if I remember correctly. Here's Jeff's song.
But never wore the truth. Sat behind the counter counting years you stole from you. Think on a letterhead, courthouse seal press, said no appeal pending, knowing damn well that's false shit. Paper don't lie, but people do, especially when the light comes shining through. You said you never spoke, never sent a word, but your own damn signature is what the world heard. I was right behind bars while you played dumb, hiding in procedure like it makes you numb. You thought a clerk's pen don't leave a scar, but a lie from the desk still breaks the law. You thought the road would block the stain, thought silence keeps you safe from blame. But truth don't care about your role, it just keeps digging till it hits the bone. You signed your name, now it's on you. Every lie echoes when the record's true. You signed your name, try to wash your hands, but ink don't fade when it's tied to a man. You signed your name, and a mask fell through, swore one thing, did another, we see you. This ain't rumor, this ain't flame, it's your own words. You signed your name. Officer of the court, this what they say, but officers still answer at the end of the day. You don't need a gun to destroy a life, just a quiet letter and a clean-cut lie. Swore one thing, not in another. Same story, different cover. Affidavit cold, letterhead warm. Contradictions louder than a prison door slam. Deep behind, to the best of my knowledge, like ignorance is a legal college, but knowledge lies where the paper goes, and the paper proves what everybody knows. You didn't pull the cuffs, did the chain, but you greased the gears of the same damn machine. And when the smoke came back your way, you said it wasn't me, but the record stayed. You signed your name. Now it's on you. Every lie echoes when the record's true. You signed your name. Try to wash your hands, but ink don't fade when it's tied to a man. You signed your name. And the mask fell through, swore one thing, did another, we see you. This ain't rumor, this ain't flame, it's your own words. You signed your name. I'm not the judge, I'm not the jury, but I know fraud when the truth gets buried. I know power hates a paper trail, that's why they lie when the facts don't fail. Courts don't run on silence and fear, they run on records year by year. And when a clerk forgets what justice means, the people gotta say what the system won't scream. You thought I'd fold, thought time would pass, thought prison walls erase the past. But time sharpens memory, truth gets loud, especially when you swear it under oath proud. This ain't revenge, this is exposure, sunlight breaking bureaucratic closure. If you did nothing, let the file speak, but they already did page by page, week by week. You can't outrun a signature, can't wounds your cure, but you can lawyer up, dodge the blame. But the song stays longer than your claim. History don't care who sat where, only who lied when it mattered. And when the books finally balance out, your name's gonna ring when they talk about how you signed your name. Now it's on you. Every lie echoes when the record's true. You signed your name. Try to wash your hands, but ink don't fade when it's tied to a man. You signed your name. And the mask fell through, swore one thing, did another, we see you. This ain't rumor, this ain't flame, it's your own words. You signed your name. Signed your name. Now it's on you. Every lie echoes when the record's true. You signed your name, try to wash your hands, but ink don't fade when it's tied to a man. You signed your name and the mask fell through, swore one thing, did another, we see you. This ain't rumor, this ain't flame, it's your own words. You signed your name. I'm not asking for mercy, I'm not begging for grace. I'm asking one question, did you tell the truth or just save face? Because the record's patient and the truth don't age, and everybody answers when they sign their name. They broke the chains, but I walked out free. Every scar they carved just empowered me. 2017, Lafayette's chokehold grip. Sheriff's badge turned to a power trip. Mississippi flag in my righteous hand. Public sidewalk where free citizens stand. Timmy Pruitt rolled up with manufactured rage. No permit, lies wrapped me in a cage. Asked for his badge number, exercise my right. They cuffed me up in broad Mississippi daylight. Video went viral, whole county shook. They fired back with a felony book. False stalking charge, legal masquerade, all to indemnify the mess they made. 2018, November's bitter frost. Lizzie Crowder, weaponized what mattered most. Filed false rape, turned love to a courtroom game. 2 years grinding through manufactured shame. 2020 she pled out, escaped the cell. Paid her fine while my world went to hell. Support for Lydia suddenly flipped and betrayed. 4 years lost, no father-daughter serenade. No bedtime stories, no calls relayed. Just silence where our laughter used to cascade. December 2021, the storm returned. Alcorns ripped while Lafayette bridges burned. Joey East crew snatched me ice cold. No evaluation, no facts, no lawful hold. Tupelo's walls, padded bed confinement. North Miss meds clouding my mental alignment. February 22, they came once more. Alcorns fabrications walked through the door. Newborn son in the ER sacred light. They cuffed me up, stole that holy night. 7 days in solitary's concrete cave. Then East Miss Pharmaceuticals to enslave. June 2020, 22, walked through the hall. Oxford City standing dignified and tall. Camera rolling, made a clerk request. Public records, constitutional quest. But they twisted it, spun their narrative line. Mayor claimed fear to blur the constitutional line. Dusted off that restraining order from 17. Weaponized fresh for a felony scene. Charged with stalking for walking through City Hall. For asking questions, for standing up tall. October 22, I fought the machine again. Marched the FBI, laid truth before federal men. Oxford office, evidence carefully laid. But Beavers and Kilpatrick sharpened their blade. November 1st, revoked my parole. November 3rd, they swallowed me whole. Kilpatrick campaign, riding on my back. Used my persecution to advance her political track. Prison walls, months carved in stone. Paid the price, stood defiant alone. August 23, Galveston, suffocating heat. Journalist on assignment, working the street. Allstein's traffic stop, perfectly staged night. False default, we had charged, no sobriety test in sight. 11 months buried, holding my breath. Extradited back to face judicial death. July 24, kangaroo court show. 2-year sentence with zero proof to show. But January 25, post-conviction win. January 22nd, I walk free again. February 1st, Utah's deceptive call. Latent ground, but predatory eyes on all. Sesams reached across state lines, spinning webs with defamatory signs. Rich and spread poison wide. Roaring 39 names caught in their slanderous tide. Orrington blocked, grammar's light. Layton city officials dim constitutional sight. March 28th, I dialed that phone. City hall reception, cold as stone. March 31st, face federal walls. Salt Lake City, where justice calls. They demanded ID, background inspection. I said no. Constitutional protection took my place. Circle my car, still went live, raised awareness far. But the cruelest wound that still remains. Crowder's war, these invisible chains. Lydia's voice, 4 years stolen away. No good night hugs, no Father's Day. Mother and daughter separated by lies. While I break through these core-constructed skies. Filed lawsuits, align the names. Sesams, McCutcheon, their corruption games. Arrington Shield, Layton's wall. Oxford's influence, spanning it all. For Lydia's future, for truth's bright flame. For everything stolen, for clearing my name. This is the anthem, the reckoning beat. Stripped to silence, back on my feet. This ain't over, this is the ascension. Next verse I drop breaks through that dimension. From Lafayette's mud to Galveston's bars, to Layton's walls and federal scar. Yes, I'm the voice they try to silence through fear, but I'm amplified now, crystal clear.
That song dates everything back, 2017. Everything. Everything except for the Marine Corps, the scandal where I was getting to the truth about the Marine Corps, mislabeling the suicide that happened, Bradley Faust. I think I'm just gonna one more, and then I'm gonna end it. It's after midnight. I'm planning on having a late stream, or at least not right now. There are a lot of distractions going on. I'm guilty myself of not knowing a lot of what's going on outside of my realm, because my realm has been so fucking crazy and hectic, and I've had to juggle the job of many people. I've had to do the job of attorneys. I've had to do the job of investigating my case. I've had to, I've worn a lot of hats. Okay. And so I will be the first to say that, hey, if somebody's got something going on and they don't come directly to me and bring it to my attention, chances are I probably don't know about it. Just because of all the distractions. But when major issues such as make that full right there. When major issues such as like the federal case that I had back in December with the U.S. Marshals, when evidence is never preserved, exculpatory evidence, when so much misconduct, surfaces, and when so much is, it's not about the punishment that can come from this case for me personally. It's the bigger picture. And I've said this since the beginning about the what this is going to mean, to others if they get away with this. And, it's the most frustrating thing in the world is reaching out, trying to get, putting this in front of all these big channels out there, in front of everybody, okay? Because the thing is, the only thing that's going to actually do anything on this is the eyes of the public. Not my eyes, but a lot of people's, okay? They need to know that people are watching, people care about these issues. And when I see channels, big channels, that know about this fuckery going on and how it can very, very easily it will likely affect many others. And yet these are the same channels that have stayed silent the entire time. Just like how people have spaced themselves out, they want nothing to do with me, but they can't say why. Not one person can say why. Okay, I don't know what I've ever done to earn the hate. I've tried to do things to help other people, but for whatever reason, a lot of big channels have not wanted to cover things that they damn well should have covered. And I'm going to be honest with you. I take the shit very personally because it's like they would rather get mad at their own money. Mad at their own money, folks. Because you don't have to like somebody to cover a story. Covering a story brings viewers, brings engagement, brings money. Okay? And not covering it takes effort. It takes I would rather forego, anything that could bring any extra added attention, exposure, not just to the case, but to their channel. And it's highly disrespectful to me. And I spoke out through a song on the this is one of the songs on Bad Actors Volume 2. Right now it's looking like it's probably going to be the Volume 2 is going to be done and releasing at the end of March. But check this out. Listen to the words.
They say they independent, but they quiet when it's real. Profit off the courage, never bleeding what they feel. Got the facts, got the files, got the truth within reach. Silence ain't neutral, silence is a choice when you see it. Yeah.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Coach B.
Profit off the courage, never bleeding what they feel. Got the facts, got the files, got the truth within reach. Silence ain't neutral, silence is a choice when you see. They say they independent, but they flinch when it's time. Truth cause comfort, so they leave it on the line. I'm still standing in the fire, every record still intact. You can mute a man's mic, but you can't erase the facts. I didn't ask for favors, I asked for eyes on the proof. Court stamps, time stamps, transcripts, tell the truth. Didn't need agreement, didn't need a friend. Just journalism that don't fold when it bends. Power always pushes back, that's history class. What shook me was the silence from the ones with a past. Big platform, indie brands, truth in the bio, but freeze when the story might disturb they silo. This ain't fear of loss, it's fear of position. Access over honesty, safety over mission. They monetize rebellion, sell courage by the clip, but won't touch real consequences when the system gets hit. I paid in jail time, finances, family strain. Why they count views, talking theory, never touching the pain. So when I say, I know this who looked away, understand, this ledger don't fade with the day. They say they independent, but they choice when you see it. Oh, oh, yeah. Oh, oh, yeah. Journalism ain't vibes, it's verification. Not branding, not friendships, not self-preservation. You don't gotta like me, don't gotta agree. Just follow the record where the evidence leads, and it would've paid. That's the part they won't say. Clicks, growth, engagement, easy runway. But money wasn't missing, courage was scarce. They chose comfort backstage over standing out front. They talk whole power accountable, merch on the screen, but dodge real accountability when it ain't clean. Independent in name, corporate in reflex. Same avoidance patterns, just a different address. I reached out in good faith, no angle, no spin. Just look at the facts, then decide where you stand. Got nothing but quiet, like I never existed. But ignoring injustice don't make you detached, it makes you enlisted. They say they independent, but they quiet when it's real. Profit off the courage, never beating what they feel. Got the facts, got the files, got the truth within reach. Silence ain't neutral, silence is a choice when you speak. Oh, 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 yeah. So let me say it clean, no theatrics, no plea. This ain't a meltdown, it's a record from me. History don't crown who stay polished and safe. It remembers who spoke when silence was paid. The documents breathe, the timeline's alive. Every attempt to bury it just proves it survived. I'm still here, still filing, still naming the harm. Why they guard their platforms like a gated alarm. If independence cracks when it's tested by truth, then it wasn't a pencil, it was a costume and booth. I'm not asking for rescue, not begging for light. I'm marking the moment you chose not to fight. So when the archive opens and the dust finally clears, let the record show who vanished and who stayed sincere. I stood on the facts, no edits, no noise, and I said it plain. Silence is a choice. Silence is a choice. Silence is a choice.
There is one other thing I'll that I'll play before ending this, and it's the reason why I did that song. I think we should be reminded about the shit show that took place. That I mean, it really I was furious when I wrote that song, when I put that song together, and it was because of this. It was, the fuck is it? Breaking. Okay. Boom. Is it that? Yeah.
As you watch this ruling scroll by on your screen, I want you to understand something very clearly. This document is not justice. It's not neutrality. It's not the law applied faithfully to the facts. What you are reading is a rationalization. Page after page, you'll see language that sounds judicial, measured, restrained, authoritative. But language alone does not make a ruling legitimate. What matters is what is confronted and what is avoided. And what this ruling avoids is the truth. Let's start with the evidence that was never preserved. The most critical video evidence in this case, evidence that showed U.S. Marshals waving me forward, inviting me toward the courthouse door, and creating the very conduct they later criminalized, was not produced. Not because it didn't exist, not because it wasn't requested, but because the government claimed it was not preserved due to technical error. Read that again as it scrolls past. After multiple timely demands, after explicit notice of its importance, after the government knew beyond any doubt that this footage showed their own misconduct. And yet, the court accepted that explanation. In any real courtroom, any courtroom governed by precedent, due process, and basic fairness, the loss of exculpatory evidence does not benefit the government. It destroys their case. But not here. Here, the court excused the marshals, excused the prosecution, and shifted the burden onto the defendant. That is not law. That is favoritism. As this ruling scrolls, notice what you will not find. You will not find a serious analysis of entrapment, even though the record shows federal officers initiating contact, signaling me forward, and escalating only after I criticized them. You will not find a meaningful discussion of selective enforcement, even though others recorded freely and moved unchallenged until my message became inconvenient. You will not find a finding of actual obstruction, because there was none. The door was locked, marked emergency exit only. No member of the public was blocked. No access was impeded. No operations were disrupted. What the court relies on instead is speculation. What could have happened? What might have been perceived? What security officials claim they felt? That is not a criminal standard. That is not proof beyond a reasonable doubt. That is fear elevated above facts. Now pay attention to the timing. The judge ordered, by his own words, that a ruling would issue by or before January 15th. That deadline mattered, not symbolically, legally. And yet this ruling came a day late. Judges do not miss deadlines when decisions are easy. They do not delay rulings when guilt is obvious. They do not struggle when the law is clear. This delay speaks louder than any paragraph in this order. It tells you this case was not simple. It tells you acquittal was on the table. It tells you the court knew reversal risk existed. And instead of following the law, the court chose preservation of authority, of relationships, of institutional comfort. As you scroll further, you'll see repeated assurances that this ruling was content neutral. But neutrality is not declared. It's demonstrated.
EVE Online is a
When enforcement begins only after criticism of federal agents, when profanity becomes disorderly only when directed upward, when cameras are tolerated until they document misconduct, that is not neutrality. That is retaliation with better grammar. This ruling tries to separate speech from conduct, pretending the two are unrelated. But protest is conduct. Journalism is conduct. Recording government officials is conduct. The First Amendment does not protect speech in a vacuum. It protects it in the real world, where cameras are held, signs are raised, voices are heard, and officials are made uncomfortable. And that is the real offense here. Discomfort. As this ruling scrolls, understand what you are witnessing. You are not watching a court explain why I was guilty. You are watching a court explain why the government should not be embarrassed. Now let me say something that may surprise you. This conviction is the best possible outcome. An acquittal here would have buried the misconduct. It would have insulated the marshals. It would have prevented review. Instead, this ruling created something far more dangerous to abuse of power. A record. A record of missing evidence. A record of ignored precedent. A record of forum manipulation. A record of speech reframed as nuisance. A record of deadlines missed and standards lowered. And records traveled. This case now leaves this courtroom. It goes to judges who were not present. Judges who do not answer to the marshals. Judges who are not invested in justifying what happened here. So I want to say this directly. Thank you, Judge Thomas LeBlanc. Thank you for putting your reasoning on paper instead of doing the easy thing. Thank you for choosing conviction over concealment. Because now the question is no longer whether I was disorderly. The question is whether the government can destroy evidence, bait citizens, criminalize journalism, and rely on judicial indulgence to escape accountability. That question will be answered. Not here. Not by one magistrate judge, but by a panel of judges who will read this ruling the same way you are right now. Slowly, carefully, and with the benefit of distance. And when they do, this ruling will not stand. Because the Constitution does not bend for convenience. It does not yield to embarrassment. And it does not disappear because federal agents demand it. Scroll on. Let the record speak. And just so everybody knows, there's an article posted on WTPnews.org. www.wtpnews.org. Everything has been well documented in this case. There are things that certainly need to be made privy to the public. It is my intention to do exactly that. Make sure the public gets what the public deserves. Transparency, accountability, and protection of the rights that the government has an obligation not to infringe upon. This is going to appeal. This is going to the Supreme Court. Not backing down.
Fun fact, Google Fi Wireless has unlimited phone plans from $60 a month for 2 lines.
Y'all want me to come in? Hey, they're trying to wave me in the courthouse. So he just waved me in. Should I accept the invitation? I think I should accept the invitation. Hello. After you. Well, look who it is.
Hey man, look, I'll tell you, can't be in here reporting to be arrested.
Okay, you called me in here. You son of a bitch, I was outside on the fucking sidewalk.
You want to leave now?
You told me to come in here, motherfucker. I'm going outside. You called me in here, motherfucker. You baited me in, you piece of shit. Fucking pussy. You fucking pussy. I'm holding my ground. I'm holding the line. You got to hold the line. You're well within your rights. You cannot. You need to suck my dick. I'm on public fucking property. Let's go. Let's go. No, you're not. I'm getting it. You ain't touching my camera. I'm getting my camera.
You grab your camera and you move it right now. If you don't, I am seizing this camera.
Is that right?
That is absolutely
So
right.
what? So this door.
You got 1 second.
This door is locked.
You got 1 second.
This door is locked.
This is an entryway. We're on the other side of the barricade.
I'm right. I'm fine right here. I'm really. Oh! 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 Ah! Ah! Ah!
So just waiting on the ruling for the constitutional challenge. I should say waiting on the judge to deny it. It's all but a guarantee. If you didn't see anything unconstitutional about the witch hunt trial, about the kangaroo trial, how can you ever see it that way now? So I'll probably be going away for a little bit. Not long. But that's what's got me so fucked up right now in Louisiana. The federal government knows exactly what the fuck they're doing. My attorney knows exactly what the fuck they're doing. I came back over here for the constitutional challenge after the judge found me guilty a day later than what he was supposed to. Okay? And then came back for the constitutional challenge, which honestly I feel like was a waste of time. Put the cart before the horse. You should have had the constitutional challenge before having trial. What sense does it make to have a trial and then have a constitutional challenge after trial? That's like wiping before you shit. It just doesn't make sense. But anyways, you know, when the judge comes back with his ruling and denies it, the next step is going to be he's going to set the sentencing hearing. And they've known good and damn well all along that I don't live over here. I don't have a house over here. I'm completely displaced in Louisiana. Thanks to the government, you know, I've been turned down job after job after job to get some supplemental money coming in. And so that's left me crashing in my car, being mobile. Because what other option do I have? When they're stringing this stuff out as long as possible, knowing that it's got me completely displaced, knowing that I have to be there for it. And so they'll set another hearing, and they'll set it out 2 or 3 weeks, knowing that it's 2 or 3 more weeks that he has to, tough it out in his car. As a homeless Marine Corps veteran. But made that way through the weaponization of the government. Through one attack after the other. I don't have any shame in admitting that anymore. That was an ego problem, but I mean, what can any rational human being expect when I spent a year and a half locked up for a crime I didn't commit? The DWI over in Galveston. 11 months in Galveston, over 6 months in Mississippi prison, and then vacated January of last year, or of 2025. My car was sold at public auction by Galveston County while I was stuck in their jail on a no bond hold that Mississippi put in place. As we know, Mississippi helped to manufacture that crime, and then it turned into quid pro quo, favors passed back and forth. When Osteen took the bait and made the false arrest, Mississippi came in to save his ass and put a no bond hold on me to revoke my probation. Then the corrupt governor of Mississippi came in and signed a sham extradition order, or extradition warrant. They had false information all throughout it. And 2 weeks prior to going to trial in Galveston and clearing my name, they extradite me to Mississippi. They rob me of a trial because the burden of proof is much less at a probation revocation hearing than it is at a criminal trial. They didn't have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt. They just had to show that it was a better than not probability. Really possibility. So they used Osteen's lies, which are highlighted. I have those posted. I'm going to Galveston here soon. Very soon. And I'm going to throw one of the biggest block parties for bad actors. Throw it on the spot, just bad actors party, concert, whatever you want to call it. Because the truth is, there's so many songs on there that are that are all about Galveston, come as a result. Of Galveston. Let me see. I don't know if I have. I don't think I do. Nope. So. All right. Well, that's about it. Send it out with Eye on the Tyrant. This is the Tyrant Cam song. I appreciate it, Josephine. I'm not going to hold anything back. I'm sick and tired of my voice being silenced for 8, 9 years. That's why I've called it Operation Silence the Press. History's not going to look back kindly on those that stayed silent. They're not going to remember those that stayed silent. They're not going to look back kindly on the ones that created this nonsense, the ones that tried to silence voices. But at the end of the day, I refuse to let my voice get silenced anymore. I'm speaking out. I'm raising my voice. Good night, y'all.
With the watchers in the shadows, cameras raised up high, catching every dirty secret that you try to hide. No badge, no rank, no power's gonna silence what we see. We're the voice of truth and justice, we're the eyes of liberty. They can't stop the signal, can't kill the light. When the people stand together, we will win this fight. Truth will light the darkest corners where corruption tries to hide. Tyrant cam is rolling, nowhere left to hide. We are the resistance and we'll never back down. Tyrant cam is watching, we're taking back all. We're taking back
This one's for the record. For every camera they smash, every right they violated, every lie they told under oath. Circle this day on your calendar 3 times a week. Let's go. Happy fuck the cops day. Say it loud, say it proud for every badge that broke the law and hid behind the crowd. Happy fuck the cops day. Blue wall coming down, constitutional violations all across this town. They say protect and serve, but who they really protecting? Qualified immunity got them feeling like they above correction. Plant evidence in your car, lie straight to your face. Choke you out on camera, then claim they felt unsafe. Body cam malfunction right when the truth occurs. Internal investigation always gets deferred. We investigated ourselves, found nothing wrong. Meanwhile, another family singing that same sad song. Traffic stop for nothing, escalate the scene. Turn a broken taillight into a life or death dream. Reach for your license like they asked you to. Now you're on the pavement, red and white and blue. They took an oath, swore to uphold the Constitution, but the only thing they serving is their own institution. So happy fuck the cops day for every right they stole, every cell phone smashed, every story left untold. Happy fuck the cops day. Mark it on the wall for every planted evidence, back every falsified call. Happy fuck the cops day. Let the truth ring out. First Amendment retaliation, that's what this about. First Amendment audit, just standing with a camera. Suddenly you're suspicious, suddenly you're a danger. Idea go to jail for exercising rights. Turn a peaceful documentation into constitutional fights. Terry stop for nothing, articulable my ass. Walking while existing in the neighborhood, they harass. Stopping frisk policies, targeting the poor. Fourth Amendment protections, they don't knock no more. No knock raids, wrong address, wrong house. Flashbang in the baby's crib, then they all walk out. Qualified immunity means they never pay. Civil rights violations every single day. Brady violations stacking exculpatory evidence. Hidden another wrongful conviction of a family's world isn't living. Testily and on the stand, it's an open secret crime. Prosecutors never charge, it happens all the time. So happy fuck the cops day for every false report, every manufactured probable cause that died in court. For every witness threatened, every case they fabricated, every constitutional right systematically violated. They want respect, but respect is earned. Not given by a badge, not given by a uniform. You want community support, try accountability. Stop hiding behind immunity, start acting with with integrity. Good cops exist, we know that's true, but the system that protects the bad implicates you too. Silence is compliance when you see the wrong. Blue wall of silence been standing way too long. So this day ain't hate, it's demanding something better. It's refusing to accept the status quo forever. It's saying we see you, we document your crimes, we're not backing down. Not this time. From Rodney King to George Floyd, the cameras don't lie, but the system keeps protecting the ones who testify that they fear for their life while kneeling on the neck. Constitution, no protections. What the fuck you expect? Woo! Civil rights lawsuits paid out by the city. Taxpayers foot the bill while cops get their committee to decide if policy was followed. Case dismissed, no fault found. Another settlement paid, another victim in the ground. So happy fuck the cops day. Raise your voice up high for every person brutalized, for every official lie. Happy fuck the cops day. This is our demand, accountability and justice across the stolen land. Happy fuck the cops day. First, Fourth, Fifth Amendment. Constitution, no protections, not optional, not depending on your badge. Your gang colors blue don't make you right. We the people standing up, we're taking back tonight. 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We remember what you took, we remember my day. Turned it to a nightmare by a badge and gun. Happy for the cops day, revolution's just begun. Nah, anti-cop, anti-corruption, anti-tyranny and a constitution, no destruction. Pro-accountability, pro-justice for all. Happy for the cops day, watch that blue wall fall.
Good night, everybody. Happy Fuck the Cops Day. It's Wednesday. You know what day it is. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Happy Fuck the Cops Day. Good night. Hey, I'll keep me informed of what's going on with court, Josephine. Yeah, like whenever you get a chance to let me know. Let me know. Good night, y'all.